let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Hey, what's going on? We are live with Cloud and Console. Nuts. What's going on? You are back
Yes, I am
leveling up
back.
this podcast. Let's go. Yes, welcome back. It's good to be sitting in the Cloud and Console chair talking about cloud gaming. Oh my
hmm
goodness.
It's
Well,
been a while.
welcome
Thank you.
to Cloud and Console. And well, welcome back, yes, to you. And
Yeah.
welcome to everyone in chat. What's going on? Maker of Chaos, Cowboy, King of Entertainment, as well as Rouster. All these streams when I need to go to bed. No worries, Rouster. We know it's a late one. It's a late one on Sunday.
Yes, yes, it
But
is.
welcome to Cloud and Console, the podcast
Yeah.
that dives deep into the world of gaming, featuring the most exciting games of our time. Join our two Canadian co hosts, Rudigs and Nads, as they explore their personal interests and share their passion for gaming as cloud gamers. All
Yes.
right. But also, we are GFN ambassadors as well. GFN. So catch us every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern and tune in to these best friends who met through Google Stadia. Oh my
hmm
gosh, remember those
It's
days?
been a
You know, we're
while.
coming up. It's 4 days until Google Stadia left us. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah. That was crazy when like they were saying it was shutting down. Wow. But thankfully there's a other cloud platform out there, and GeForce now, Nvidia has been like taking over and got better every time. So it's kind of sad that we saw like Stadia going down, but yeah, we got new things, better things now. So there you go.
Exactly. I mean, we got 4K gaming. We got a list of games we could never even
Oh,
imagine
it,
possible in
it's
terms
it
of number count.
exactly. It's so beautiful playing on 4K, dude. It's just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, don't forget to enter into the contest. Yes, we have that going on. Um, Big shout out. We are giving away Hell Divers 2. So what you
Nice.
need to do is enter exclamation mark Nads is back. And what's going to happen is we're going to be drawing on all of our streams up until February 7th. And every stream will have someone who gets into the winner's circle. And that way
Just like
we'll
this.
have a, yeah. And then in that stream, yeah, Nads, you're in it as well. We're going
Oh,
to
there
have
you go.
people just like that all
hmm
into here.
It
The
was just
volume
an
is loud.
example.
Oh, thanks, Rouster, for checking in on our volume. I will be sure to adjust that. It's always good to hear some feedback because levels are honestly the the demon of streaming. I wish I had someone who
I
just came in every time. N7's so good at it. If I could pay
know.
N7 to come in here and do my levels, oh,
You need that
I'm sure
table. You can
you
adjust
would do
all this
it
down.
perfectly.
Maybe, yeah. We'll have to try it
Um,
next time.
But yeah, it's easy enough. I'm trying to pin the message to the chat, but you simply just to exclamation mark Nads is back, like you've seen
Mhm.
people doing, and you will be entered. But yeah, let's get it going. That is the housekeeping I have going on. Let's jump into gaming. What have you
Yes.
been gaming on?
Well, as you may know already, like Destiny 2, I've been gaming some Destiny 2, but it's been a little bit slow lately. So as you all know, the end of the season activity finished this week, and then now we have a 6 month to wait until we got the final shape coming in. So that's gonna be a long wait. But in the meantime, I decided to pick up Witcher 3 and with all the expansion. And I got into it, and I really liked the game. So I play on GeForce Now, and it was on 4K with the RTX on. Like it was amazing. It's an amazing game. Like the way it's all made. I knew it was a great game. I know it's like I'm a little bit behind. The game came out like a few years back, but like I feel like I had that game because I knew it was good because I played Witcher 1 and 2, and then I was like, yeah, Witcher 3 is going to be good. And there's going to be a remake of Witcher 1. There's going to be Witcher 4 coming out in the next couple of years. So that's going to be interesting. The story is going to change. It's not going to be Geralt anymore we follow. It's going to be a new character. So they're going to make another 3 game saga. So I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. But just looking at Witcher 3, even though it's an old game, it played very well. I had a few bugs there and there sometimes, like getting stuck or walking through the floor or something, but they have a good system to change that. So if you get out of the map, you get to a point, it's just you can teleport to uh, is it like a waypoint or something? So like you can go back in the game. At least you're not stuck outside the world. But no, they had like it's very fun. There's different type of build you can have to finish the game, and I will have a video to show you guys me beating the last boss on the expansion Blood and Wine, and then that was it after this. Like so, basically, I completed all the quests in the game. The only thing I need to do now is to level up all my armor, my sword to Grandmaster, so I can start a new game plus, and we'll see if I get to that point. But yeah, that's what's going on that side. That was a great game. Ridigs, you say you never tried that Witcher 3, so that would be something interesting to try. Maybe when Witcher 1 comes out as a remake, it might be worth it to have a look at it. Because going back to the original Witcher 1, it was made mostly on only to use a mouse, not even a keyboard. They added that feature later where you can play with a keyboard, but it was like an attack you had to click and you had to time yourself to click on the right moment so the attack continue. So it was like kind of a weird type of game, but quite interesting. The
So,
the
did you
thing with
play
say
on
again,
mouse and keyboard?
yeah. So it was with mouse because Witcher 1 was only on PC. I don't know if they brought it out on console, but I think it was only on PC. Then Witcher 2 was brought up to console, so then you could play on controller at this point. But yeah, if you ever had a chance, like just try it, try Witcher 3. It's gonna be worth it. Knowing Witcher 1 and 2, the way they were, the lore behind all this, the story, like I knew it's going to be a good game. So I'm quite happy I finally did it. So now I can have it like in my checklist done, and then I can move on to another game and finish it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's kind of how I feel like with Ghost of Tsushima right now. I've gone through a couple games, Sekiro being an old favorite, which is also challenging. But I felt good putting an end to that, as well as defeating the boss that is undefeatable in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So I posted a video where in the beginning of Sekiro, you're supposed to lose to a guy and you get your arm cut off. All right.
Mm.
But
Yep.
in this situation, I beat the guy who cuts off your arm.
Oh. Okay.
And so that unlocked a special cutscene which a shuriken like comes out of nowhere, distracts you, and then the guy who you stabbed twice in the heart just comes and slices off your arm still. Oh, it was a bit heartbreaking that you still lose your arm no matter what you do.
Well, you need that
But
arm, right, for being part of the stories.
yeah, yeah, but I wanted to change history. I wanted to go through the story without the prosthetic, maybe. Who knows?
It's like Legend of Zelda almost. The Tears of Kingdom, get a new arm.
But hey, it was good to beat a game that I like so much. It was all so fun to me on Stadia, which was good time. We played some Destiny 2. We had some
Hmm.
raids. I got an exotic in a dungeon. And then
Yep.
on top of that, I'm getting through Ghost of Tsushima. But right now, I'm seem to be unlocking more abilities, which is helping me and find more enjoyment in the game. I now have like smoke bombs and sticky grenades, but I find, I want that fast moving combat, but I'm just getting the slow blockiness.
Hmm.
But there are good parts. Like I'm changing my styles based on who I'm attacking, and I'm able to change it on the fly. So there are good parts to it, and you can play this all in the PlayStation Cloud as well. So I'm not having to tax any of my storage space, and it just boots up instantly. So
Hmm.
that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, definitely. It's like when you start playing Destiny, like, oh, I didn't install the game. Oh, wait, I have it on the
Yeah.
cloud, and it was like
Oh,
that easy, right?
remember when I was talking to N7 and I'm like, "Oh, I don't have Strand. I never bought this season's content." And he's like, "I think you get it with PlayStation." I'm like, "No, no, I don't." And then I'm like, "Oh, I have Strand." Like halfway through the N7 knew more about it than I did. Oh, that's good. But yes,
No,
I
that's
have Strand.
funny.
That's included in PlayStation Plus. So that was awesome, awesome to see. Oh, hi Hannah. You have a
Yeah,
dog
no.
walking thing? I wish we could walk espresso.
You can't right now. She's still sick and you're still recovering, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Uh,
but other than that, I will say that there's one other game I want to touch on that's been absolutely amazing in GeForce Now, and that
mhm.
is City Skylines
Oh,
2.
yes.
All right. I have been enjoying that week after week. I have been playing that game, really creating a massive utopia of
Mhm.
just awesome sprawling. The generation is so awesome. You can zoom right in, and there's individual people with lives, with families. It's all generated, and they have cars. It's really something cool, and I've built a nice little, bigger than any city I've ever simulated in my life right now.
That's awesome.
I'm
Yeah, I saw
almost
you've
at a
been playing a
30K.
lot of the game. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Just building up, right? Using your
having
skill of
fun.
architect.
Yes, architect power. It's my only superpower.
That's funny.
But
Awesome.
let's get into some news.
Yes,
What's
sounds
been
good.
Oh wait, you've been playing some No Man's Sky. I want you to tell me
Yeah.
about that. I want you because I
So,
love No Man's Sky. And you got to message me next time you're in because I'll
all
just
right.
pop right in. I'll give you all your resources. Anything you need.
I think I play a little bit, like, cause you told me you were playing. I was like, yeah, I know it's a
Yeah.
very good game, very big game. I remember when it came out, it was a big thing, but there were some flaws. I think they fixed everything. Now you can meet other people, cause it used to be, you couldn't meet other people in the game, but some people were figure it out anyway. So I bought it. It was on sale too during Christmas, so I got it. Very good game. Very interesting. It's a survival slash builder. Like, you build your base station and stuff like that, and you have a different activity you got to do around to collect like new things. So I'm still quite at the beginning, like where it's giving you the tutorial. Like I started building a base, and I found like yeah, the control and all this, it works well. I play on mouse and keyboard, and I feel like it's like the type of game to play like this, right? I have a feeling of Valheim slash freaking Starfield like vibe out of it. So but like so far it's been good, so I like that. So I'm gonna have to go back into it a little bit more, then maybe you can join me.
Yeah, just hit me up with a message. I love
Mm-hmm.
that game. I have kept it downloaded, even though I'm pretty sure I can play it in the cloud at any point as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I fully ascended. I did everything I possibly could in that game,
So I'm gonna
which
have
is
to
insane.
look into that. So basically, yeah, it's just like it's a big game. It's just another game
Oh,
I'll get into, and
it's
yeah.
so amazing. And the thing is, because I've gotten to a certain point in the
Mm-hmm.
game, I can teleport to any planet you're on.
Oh, that's so funny. There you go. So
Yeah.
you have teleportation on top of that. So,
Yeah.
but like that being said, before I get too much into No Man's Sky, the next game I'll be playing will be Baldur's Gate, right? So I told you I never passed the Act 1, and we're gonna do a run with
SPG.
SPG. SPG is gonna tag along.
Yeah.
It just like I
More than
got the
tag
game and
along.
yeah,
But
more
yeah.
than tag along, yeah.
I
I
brought
because
him because he's gonna guide us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Cause like I played the game since it was on early access on Stadia, and it was like the only thing you could access is the Act One, and I play so much of the Act One that I just need to punch through that, and then it's gonna feel interesting afterwards. But other than that, I've been playing some mobile game more, and this week or like lately, Raid Shadow Legend has been doing a collab with Monster Hunter, and the fan of Monster Hunter might know those people, but I got a new character. As you can see here, I don't know if you see it well. It's a Monster Hunter character that can be used in the game. His name is Rata Talos Blade Master. So there's a bunch of other character like this you can get for the game. So I'm very invested into that game. It's just so funny because it's like a little game that I like to play on my phone from time to time. You can play on the
You're
computer,
all
but
about the Raid Shadow Legends.
yeah, it's actually fun, and it's like everybody's telling me like, "What? You playing that game?" I keep seeing the ads. I'm like, "Yeah, I started playing like what a couple of years ago now, and I have like a bunch of new character. And like, you know, you're part of a clan. You build up, like you do a bit of some sort of tournament and win some new stuff. Try to chase a better character, right? So I'm not there yet, but I'm pretty forward. So I think I'm level 60 something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in the 60 70s, I think. And the max is 100, and I'm not there yet. So it takes forever to level up. But no, other than that, that's about it. Just been playing those games. Probably gonna go back into some more Destiny 2 just to farm some, finalize some few thing, and then after that I'll be moving into Baldur's Gate and seeing what else I can play to replace Witcher 3.
I think that Baldur's Gate is going to be an awesome run.
Hmm.
He's got a whole plan laid out. As soon as I mentioned, he was all hyped for it, and he's really a great kind of dungeon master to lead us through it.
That's
I think it'll be
perfect.
fun. I have a lot
Yeah,
of fun going through that game with a good group of people. So I think
sounds
we'll
good.
have a blast. And man,
Yeah,
so many different ways to play, so many different permutations. And the game is all going to be simulated in GFN. Like, we won't have to worry
yeah.
about saves or storage because I'm sure the game is
Hmm.
massive. There's no way I
Yes.
could fit that game and Destiny 2. So,
Hmm.
if you don't know, now you know. GFN.
And we'll be streaming it, so it should be fun. I just need to look into what character I want to go with. Just gonna
Yes, we need to
look up.
pre-plan this because that's a
Yeah,
big part of it.
I need to look it up and create a new character. Because I
Yes.
always like bow and arrow, like range guys. Wood elf, that's my type. But I'm gonna have a look and see what's the best to go with for me. So.
So my thinking, and I'll break it down for you. So my playthrough right now, I'm a monk who's dragonborn, which is badass, first
Oh,
of all.
nice. Do you shout
And
like words and stuff like that, like in Skyrim?
I fight with my fists. I do all these crazy fist combo. I have so many
Yeah.
attacks. I have attacks that explode. I've gone full evil, so I have all
Yeah.
these powers as well. But I want to go, I think, magic base. I think I may do like a
Oh.
warlock with on
Okay.
this run or something. Something
Mm-hmm.
cool. Maybe like maybe a tiefling warlock. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just have some fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
But let's
Uh,
let's jump into the news. Let's jump into
yes,
news.
yes. Do you want me to go over some of the Destiny stuff before we move to
Yeah,
Cloud?
let's pull up. What is their website again? They changed it
It's
from TWA. That's all.
Bungie.net. It's just a
Bungie. Yeah,
TWID.
Bungie.net.
They don't have any TWID, but their TWID's gonna be start on the 18th of January. But they did an update on January 9, and all it is that if you just click on Learn More in Destiny 2, and then like
Excellent,
it's gonna
excellent.
be the Destiny 2 update 7.3.0.5. So they did some change, fixed some stuff, a lot on the PvP side, like Crucible, some weapon adjustment, some game mode rule, fix some of the raid and dungeon. So we have the Root of Nightmare raid. There's like some issue there. Warlord's Rune, that's a new dungeon, so they did some fixing there. I know there's like a lot of people. Um, no, sorry, not this one. I was thinking Crota. Crota got updated at some point, but it's not on this patch note. I know like there was like some way to go through the barrier with like Nova Warp and then not Nova Warp, but like the jump that make you teleport as a warlock.
The
And they
blink.
fixed that the blink, yeah, exactly. So they fixed that, and they also fixed some seasonal activity and PsyOp Battlegrounds, some UI, gameplay investment, some armor, Peacekeeper, reduced handling. I freaking ate that because I love the Peacekeeper. So they reduce handling, mobility, and ADS movement speed buff by 50%. Like, it's like, why are they always nerfing the freaking Titan guy? They fixed some issue with
No Titan.
no
No
Titan,
power for
yeah.
you.
If you go all the way down, there's also the Fire Team Finder. They fixed some issue in it. So if you don't know yet, now you can go in the game, find a fire team, and do an activity. And there's like
In-game LFG is what you're
yeah,
describing, right?
exactly, exactly, and it's pretty cool. I tried it before. There's like some sort of agreement you need to go through, but that's pretty interesting. That's pretty much what it's
Woohoo.
going on the update. Other than that, Azure is in the city, last city on Earth. So he's in the tower. He's still merciless. Orpheus rig for the hunter for with 64 total. The MK44 stand aside legs for the Titan, and the wings of second dawn for the warlock. Also has tons of armor between 65, 64. It's in like a mid stat, some like 68. But like his average is pretty good. I think for a while was selling some 50s, but now they changed that to make it better. So that's pretty much it. That's it for Destiny 2. We're gonna have the TWAB this week, and then next Sunday we can go over it and see what's coming with Destiny because they fire a bunch of people, right? So
Well, before we get to two somber news, did you know that this episode is number 99?
oh,
Oh
nice.
my gosh. That means next week is going to be the big 100. Hannah, can you
Exactly.
believe this is 99 episodes?
That's crazy.
Very cute, she says. That's
Very
yeah.
cute.
We'll have something special. We'll have something
Yes,
special next week. So
sounds
don't
good.
you worry. 100. Oh my gosh. Thanks to
Yeah.
everyone who's catching this. It's been a wild ride, giving the best cloud news that we
Mm-hmm.
possibly can. And we want to thank NVIDIA GeForce Now for allowing us to be awesome ambassadors and bring this cloud gaming news to you guys. And
Yes.
let's talk about it because they dropped some big news.
Exactly.
Uh, Diablo, Blizzard, Activision, their deal with Xbox is flourishing for them.
Hmm.
This is great news.
Yep. And
So,
they also came out with the day pass. That was interesting. So yeah, I'll let
right,
you talk about it.
CES 2024, they had a presentation.
Hmm.
It allowed for day passes coming in February. They'll offer new ways for people to play the GeForce RTX 4080 for up to 24 hours. Day passes will be available for $7.99 and priority passes for $3.99. Um, so why would you do this? Why would you pay this for a day pass to check it out? Maybe you're curious. Maybe you don't want to sign up for a couple months because
Hmm.
I believe these are the only ways you're able to get GeForce Now due to all of the recent huge demand.
Hmm.
And the demand shot right up as soon as Warzone dropped.
Yeah.
Call of
I
Duty
can see.
Warzone dropped on GeForce Now, and everybody went gangbusters. Like they're like,
Yeah.
"Let's go, cloud gaming, save all this space on my freaking computer."
Yeah, that's a big thing. If you look at it, I don't know how big is Call of Duty, but like, oh my
The
God,
biggest,
it's yeah, it's like called 250 gig, if I'm not wrong. Might be
right?
worth to look up, but like, it's a lot of space. Can imagine a lot of people were like, "Fuck this! I'm going on GeForce Now. I can save all this space on my computer," and that's what I'm doing with a lot of stuff. As soon as
Yeah.
it's on GeForce Now, I just delete it from my computer. I'm like, I don't need to play on my computer anymore. I got GeForce Now, so it's easy. I can play on my phone, my computer, my laptop, anywhere. Yep.
So the day pass is just going to be able to give you that sort of window into the experience. You're going to be able to sort of circumvent that free tier, that queue that gives you that negative experience, and just say, hey, I want to try this out. Give me 24 hours, and then you will see. They're confident. So
Mhm.
check it out if you're interested. Come February, we should be letting everyone know about these day passes. Uh,
Mhm. It is
Now,
crazy.
Cloud G Sync support. They're talking about all the features you'll get, so you can also pair it with 60 and even 120. And even they have reflex mode hitting
Mm.
240 frames per second, which I've never experienced, but I assume would make my eyes bleed. But
Yeah, it's just like basically giving you a better visual for like gaming on the cloud, right? That
yeah,
G-Sync is it's a big thing because a lot of us have like a screen that can do G-Sync, so it will recognize it somehow or it's going to function with it perfectly. So that should be interesting to see. And then yeah, that's awesome. One thing I want to point out about the CES, when I watched it, they were talking on the NVIDIA side, on the graphic card and stuff like that. They were talking about a lot of the AI. They're moving towards AI because it's a big thing, and we know what ChatGPT and other AI platform out there. But one of the main thing they mentioned is that they wanted to have they can create AI in game. So they're gonna create a character, and the character is gonna have conversation with other character in game, other AI talking to each other, making conversation like it's real life for them. Is that crazy? Soon, like in game, you're gonna have weird conversation between two AI talking about I don't know how to take over
ludicrous.
the
I can't
world or
wait.
something. Yeah,
I
it's like
can't wait.
dude, that could be Grand Theft Auto 6 right there, like where like
I hope so.
all the character are AI generated, where like they have
Yeah.
their own persona and stuff like that. That would be fucked up.
That's what I was waiting for.
Mm,
Okay, when I jumped into Spider-Man 2, I'm now expecting like the world to be more alive, more active, but it's just
mm,
like people walking around aimlessly. Like they're
mhm.
not being like, "Oh my god, Spider-Man, like what's going what?" Like my
Yeah.
mind would explode if Spider-Man dropped down. Like I want to
Oh,
see
look at
that
it,
reaction.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we get to that level of immersion here. So,
Yeah.
uh And
That'll
really,
be
they're
that'll
gonna
be
have
very
to
cool.
dip into cloud resources because how is your PS5 supposed to handle that, or your Xbox Series X? It's just
Well,
so much processing power.
I just said I think that cloud it's gonna be the big thing. Yeah, because I don't know. Is it your computer's gonna be processing all those AI character? How that's gonna work? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But like the idea is there, so I think that's
they're gonna have to
where it
get
is.
some compression.
It's gonna feel
But
like
we had some,
what's that game there with Ryan Reynolds? They like in the world, a video game world, and they don't
yes,
know,
free
and they're
guy,
like,
free
yeah,
guy.
free guy, yeah, yeah. That was like that's gonna be it. They get-
Yeah,
uh,
we'll just put on our the Apple things or the Meta
yeah,
Quest 3 now. That
yeah,
looks like the
exactly.
Apple.
So we can be
Um,
part of it.
but we have new locations springing up. I believe they were hitting
Mhm.
up Japan now, which is big, as well as Chile.
South Africa. I
So
didn't know there was like a server in South Africa, or that's new.
yeah,
That's
weed is
great.
legal in South Africa as well. You can fly to South Africa with
With
your
weed?
cannabis. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I don't think they still don't recommend you like flying with like
go.
weed, but yeah, go, but that's just funny.
It's a
Oh
long
wow.
flight, Hannah says.
Mm, I
20
imagine.
hours. Oh my goodness. And Thailand is new there as well.
Yes,
Well, as
exactly.
long, hey, if you're on the flight, you'll probably have access to GeForce now.
Yeah, now you can get Wi-Fi on the aircraft, so you can
Yeah.
probably play some GeForce Now. I don't. The speed is not very great. I think it's very
Yeah.
expensive too.
Well,
So
I wonder how much speed you get on an airplane. You must be getting like at least 20 megabytes per second.
I try to remember. So I depend on the price range because it doesn't. They don't give
Yeah.
you the data speed. They give you like, oh, with the free one, you can like go on web page, and I try it. It took forever to load a page. It made me think like when like we started like just before we started having smartphone where you can go on the web on your little Motorola phone, but like it was loading like forever. So it felt like that, but yeah. Uh,
The old days of internet. Well, now we
yes.
have the high speed internet. Whoa, that's loud. Let's
Um,
check out what's going on with GeForce Now.
oh,
Experience GeForce Now RTX 4080. Baldur's Gate coming soon to this channel. Fortnite, you can see me playing on Family Game Night.
mm-hmm.
And Cyberpunk, I actually did play it on GeForce Now. It was
Mm-hmm.
great, excellent. Did you finish Cyberpunk
No,
DLC?
that's another thing. I need to do the
Oh, you gotta add
DLC.
that to the list. It's
Mm-hmm.
so good. Oh, Alan
I
Wake
know.
as well. I'm currently in the middle of, but it really
Yeah.
feels like Resident Evil to me. That Alan Wake, but
Yeah,
with
or
more,
Silent Hill type of thing.
yeah,
Yeah. I need
with
to
more
do Alan Wake
story,
too. Yeah.
more puzzles, more
That's
depth to. I actually like the Alan Wake story because it's like that world of that Federal Bureau of Control, which I think is
mm-hmm.
really cool. But yeah, all that on GeForce Now. Be sure to check it out. That's not all though. We've got even more cloud publishers. Call of Duty, which is probably just gangbusters for them.
mm-hmm.
Diablo and Overwatch. I can't imagine Overwatch with reflex mode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, People are
That
going to
should
be
be
wanting that for
interesting.
their competition shooting.
Mm-hmm. And they recently added the finals to on GeForce Now, which is a
Oh
play
yes,
game. So very good.
I beat the finals, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You showed me that. That's funny.
Hey, that still counts.
Yeah,
And what I'm saying by I beat the finals is I received the gold trophy, and so when
yeah.
you beat games, you receive gold trophies,
In
technically,
PlayStation, right?
in PlayStation ecosystem. We
That's funny.
have mainframe. What are we reading here? So it's a massive sandbox multiplayer online game inspired by Legends of a Medieval Era. But yeah, just more games coming on. We're looking at all of these PC centric games, and they're
Mhm.
just porting them left, right, and center. There is a couple games on here that I would definitely stand out to me. Tunic, that is a big one, and
Hmm.
having it available through Xbox and PC Game Pass is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Um, so
I,
the
I think.
Talos principle is another
Oh,
big one.
oh yeah. I think Tunic make me think of Legend Zelda a lot, but like,
Yeah,
yeah,
big time.
the old version of the Legend of Zelda, the
Hmm.
old way. But yeah, that's cool.
And then the last one I would say in here, available through PC Game Pass, the Zombie Army 4. That was a lot of fun on Stadia. I did
Oh
enjoy it. It
yeah.
was like that zombie third person over the shoulder takedown.
Mm,
There was a lot of
yeah, I
fun in
try to
there.
remember that. Yeah, we play a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, we did. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that was the thing. Like Stadia had a library, but it was all click to play and it was all co-op and it
Mm-hmm.
worked. It worked. But so
It
did GeForce
work.
Now, so don't forget to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Also.
We have some new cloud. Oh yeah, that's all I got for GeForce Now this week.
Mm-hmm.
But be sure to. Oh wait, don't they usually have a tweet I like to go to? Where's their tweet? They
Yeah,
didn't have a
didn't
tweet.
have one. Maybe it's still off. Oh,
What are you
maybe there.
playing this week? Let us know in X. Okay,
Hmm.
what are you playing this week? Well, we kind of already went over that, so.
Yeah, we can always put it on. Oh yeah,
What
it just
device have you blessed with GeForce Now? All right, so what device do you play GeForce Now on? I'm just gonna write it in.
on my PC, on my
On
phone.
my So Nads is saying
PC,
PC and
phone,
his
TV.
mobile TV
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I play on controller,
and
mouse, and keyboard.
Rudix plays on his lap. Is it laptop or laptop?
Laptop.
Why am I blanking on that?
I don't
There
know.
we go.
You're the
There
English
we go.
guy.
Yeah, yeah, you're the French guy. What am I asking? En français. All right, here we have ants. Okay, so now we're jumping into the cloud gaming news as a whole. And this is what we
Yes.
like to do here. Thank you, Cloud Dosage, as well, for keeping up to date on all the
Mm-hmm.
cloud gaming news. You got to check these guys out. A lot of good people putting hard work into what they do here. And thanks, everybody, for coming on by. We do appreciate you jumping in. Ant Stream Arcade launches on Mercedes-Benz cars. This is what you were talking about, kind of along that lines before. But this is a bad idea, right?
Is it? I don't know. As long as you cannot play the
It's a
game
bad
while you're
idea.
driving. That
I
would be
saw
funny.
I saw a short that they were controlling their car with a PS5 controller,
Oh
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden it said dual sense battery low. And then, is there any way you can give me water? Because I love you. Thank you. And then the car just veered right off the road, off a cliff, because the controller died.
No,
But like that's
no.
just a joke, obviously. But it's don't use controllers to control your car. And Stream Arcade launches on Mercedes Benz. So more. Here we have Antstream Arcade. So more people entering the cloud gaming space. That's what we see here. But the Booble Bubble, classic game. You ever play
Yeah.
Booble Bubble?
Yeah. Oh, maybe you can shoot the direction with your steering wheel, and the gas is to shoot, right?
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, yeah,
Oh, gee.
that'll be good for a road. It looks like they're going down the route of more arcade and nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a launch there showing it off on Mercedes Benz.
Yes.
Alongside Will I Am, big superstar producer. So check it out if you're interested in these arcade sort of games and you're big into cloud. Antstream, newest one
Mm-hmm.
on the block. What's Antstream got going on here? Look, 10,000 followers, world's biggest officially licensed retro game streaming platform with 1,400 titles to play.
Hmm.
Wow, now available on Xbox. So you can
Interesting.
even get this on your Xbox directly
Mm-hmm.
as an app. So cool to see. Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Hmm.
Retro games and cloud have become one. So be sure to check that out. Um, because you don't have that kind of focus. Luna has a lot of retro games, but they're not saying, "Hey, I'm retro." These guys are out there freaking
Just doing the only retro game.
1,400. It's like you want to do something, do it right. Um,
When a game considered retro, that post, I think it's like before the 90s was retro. When in the
yeah.
80s, it was like a lot of retro game, I feel like, but
Oh wow, Earthworm Jim. Oh wow, a lot of these old school ones.
uh-huh.
They've got a Discord, all the cool stuff, 80s, 90s, and even 2000s. Wow. So I wonder if they have like Legend of Zelda and stuff. I'm sure they don't
Probably,
have Nintendo now that
but
I think about it.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they wouldn't have Nintendo because they need to
Let's
get
see.
like a copyright, I guess, right?
Game Boy
Well,
or
no, they do
but yeah,
have
oh
they do
not
have
not
some.
too much though. Not too much.
Mhm.
Licensed by other people. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool to see different niches. But check it out here. You can see their website, very accessible.
Hmm.
Um Antstream coming into the cloud gaming stuff.
Cool.
Now buy on PC. I wonder how much. We'll let people know. Let's go. Oh, it wants me to freaking create account. Just tell me how much it is.
Create an account, then we're gonna tell you how much it is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, you'll have to check it out on your own, or I can let you know some other time. But that is cool to see.
yep.
Some other cloud gaming services going on here. Boosteroid adding 12. Oh, what's up, Mr. Reaver the Beaver?
Hey.
Hey, Wilson, what's going on? Don't forget to enter the contest, everybody. Thanks for coming into chat.
Yeah. Again, to enter the
Boosteroid,
contest, it's exclamation mark. Nad is back.
Nads is back.
As per our AI is dropping on the chat.
Yes, good old Nightbot, which I'll have to talk to N7 because I don't think is working. So I just decided to enter everyone's name into a wheel of names.
There you go.
But I'll figure that out for next stream. Boosteroid, and this is what Wilson was saying. He's like, "Yo, you should test it," and I'm like, "I don't need to test it. It'll work,"
It's gonna
and it
work.
did. It didn't work at all. Boosteroid adds 12 new games from publisher Nacon. So this was actually big to see Nacon really taking a big push into partnering with Boosteroid and bringing their games, which are many, onto the platform. Vampire, which has a big following. That was a very cool game. I played one of the earlier ones, not Masquerade. Um, but
Vampire.
yeah, Steel Rising, Werewolf, these are all big
Slash.
Nacon titles. Chef's Life, a restaurant simulator, that's probably huge in the chefing community, as well as Skate Sim. Okay, Skate Sim, I swear I've seen Squids play this one. This is
Is
actually pretty cool.
is it
I
similar
would be
to
down
Tony
for this.
Ark list of game there?
I don't think it's as
Uh,
crazy
yeah.
as like a Tony Hawk, but I think this is cool. I would
Yeah.
definitely spend time simulating skateboarding,
That's funny. There's even a
especially if they had a
camera for that.
photo mode. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, they
my
probably do.
newest hobby is photo mode, and I would love to just mess around some cool skateboard shots. Um, did you ever skateboard growing up?
No, I had a friend. I had a
No.
couple of friends that skateboard. I try it. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never skateboarded either.
that's funny. I play a lot of Tony Ark.
I wonder if it's available on GeForce Now. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
skate
do that right.
simulator.
Let's open up the GeForce now. Look
Uh,
how easy it is. Look how easy it is. Let's see.
yeah.
Skate Sim. Oh, it is here, dude. Oh, but it's not available through Xbox.
Oh,
No. Oh, I wish I had it through PC.
oh,
Xbox.
yeah. Well,
It's
maybe on
only Steam
Epic
and Epic.
can be free at some point. They always come up
Uh,
with free game every like week or something like
yeah,
that.
if you ever
See ya.
if you ever see it on Epic Game Store, be sure to give me a heads up.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on over. We have Persona. Has a huge following, and I've been
Mhm.
meaning to boot it up because I know I have access to a lot of them. But I've not played the series. I don't think you have either.
No, I think I played one of the Persona. I try to remember. Where did I play that? It's because it's an old game, right? It's been
Well, they
like
have
I think they're
they
up
came
to
out with a new
10.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
they come
really?
out with a
Wow.
new one every so often. Uh, I want to say I played Persona 5 on the Switch. There was like a demo or something like that, and I tried it there. I
Well,
think.
what we see here essentially is At Atlas, the company behind Persona, seems to
Hmm.
be working to create some mobile games for Netflix.
Oh,
Um,
there we go.
so Netflix gaming making some moves. I mean, we've seen the charts on the mobile gaming is absolutely monster. Blows it out, $101 billion in profits,
Hmm.
uh, compared to console gaming, which is only 45.
Yeah,
Uh,
and if you haven't seen that yet, if you have Netflix on your phone, when you open it up, there's like a section for exactly for the gaming. As you open, it's not even movie right away. It's like just game. I can see Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I remember playing down
really?
PlayStation. Yeah, and it's like giving you a bunch of game. Like, see, there you go, San Andreas right there. I don't
Yeah.
know. I see it, but
And is it
yeah.
all cloud? Is it all cloud?
No, I
Or do you have to
haven't.
download it?
I think you download it and play on your phone. So, quite interesting.
Okay.
There's a bunch of different game in there. I think the reason why they're going with games is that they get some copyright. Let's say like Strangest Thing, they do games for that, or like and try to find other one there. Dead Cell Netflix edition. Into the
Yeah,
Dead
they have
2,
like
Sonic.
Love
They
is
have.
Blind game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like they will have a bunch of game like that just
Oh,
because they have the copyright to make something like make a show about it. So they're gonna have the game attached to it, right?
yeah.
You're like
Yeah,
finicking with
I
the
know.
mystery.
Oh no, and then I clicked it and it moved. Oh,
uh,
this is killing me. All right. Well, Netflix making the moves on the scene. Now we have games leaving PS Plus on January 16th. So PS Plus is a cloud gaming service you can access on your PC as well as your PlayStation 5. But we're losing some pretty big titles here.
Mhm.
So I wanted to make note of this. We're losing Devil May Cry 5, which I never got to beat, sad. And I started like 3 or 4 times. We're losing It Takes Two, which is it's supposed to be like a heartfelt co-op like
Mhm.
story about a couple who gets divorced but finds a way to make back together, something like that. It's supposed to be all heartwarming, but I never played
Yeah.
it. Um, but yeah, it's too bad. Back for Blood is also leaving, which is kind of like a Left for Dead type of
Mhm.
fighter, and then the other ones I can't really think of. Do you know the any other ones on the list?
No, that's what I'm
Home,
looking. Showrunner, maybe I've seen this, but it takes two. I think
home.
it was one of the game award to win some award or something when it came out. Very good. Devil May Cry 5, I don't think it's the best one. I think the early Devil May Cry
Oh,
might have been the
so
best
good.
one. Yeah. But
Dante?
yeah, but you don't play as Dante, I think, on Devil May Cry 5. I could be wrong. There's one of
No.
them.
No,
No.
you play as like some new punk kid.
Exactly. And I think that's where like the downfall was because everybody really liked the Dante like storyline type of thing, right? So.
Right, and he's kind of old in this one.
hmm
Oh my god, I can't. I'm too OCD to fix your screen. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it there.
But like yeah, PlayStation Plus is still like getting a lot of game in and out, so it's always interesting to see that.
But they have a lot. I mean, they're no GFN or Antstream, but they do have about 800 plus games available on their
And
service.
and if you already have a PlayStation account, so might as well, right?
Yeah, I think it may even be required, to be honest, which is kind of a little jab. But
Mm-hmm.
we have War Hospital. Heads up, new game arrivals on this week for GFN. So I believe we discussed these, so I may be repeating myself here.
Yeah, we went
Uh,
over those, but like
yeah,
War Hospital, I had a look at it. It's like almost a RTS. We had to like manipulate an hospital, but at wartime, so it should be interesting.
yeah. I didn't pay too much attention to that one, but it's cool to see.
hmm
Lots of different games for different people. Skate Sim just didn't happen to bring the PC version, but it's all right. Utomic, which is another cloud one. They're still kicking and going. They seem to be going down more the lines of family-friendly games.
hmm
So I know we've seen sort of a pattern of those types of titles land on that service. So yeah, we
Interesting.
have shopping clutter 9 and 10 because you need both versions, and the voice from heaven.
Heaven.
uh,
Interesting. Yeah, like you said, very friendly, family friendly game, right?
Yeah, they're just, I think, trying to put something up on the TV, have it accessible from your game hub, and then put it in front of the family to mess around or keep people entertained for a little bit.
hmm Oh, there you
Well,
go. Talking about Netflix
yeah,
gaming.
it almost 200% boost in downloads in
Yeah.
2023. People wanted to check out GTA.
hmm You can play them on your phone. Again, I'm pretty sure you have to download them, but that's a good go. Like, because you don't need to be online to play those games. It's not like GTA 5, right? So I remember I played those on PlayStation 2. It didn't have internet at the time. Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4. So it's like, yeah, I think you have all of them from 1 to 4, because I think it's GTA 3 that they add. Yeah, GTA 3 was the one. Um, was it Vice City?
Yeah.
No, there was one before Vice
GTA 3,
City.
Vice City before Grand Theft Auto
Bef-
3.
yeah, this one I think that was the first one that was 3D. Because all before that
Yes.
was a top down. So
Yeah, 1 and 2
GTA
were
1
top
and
down.
2 top down, something like that.
Yes.
3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. No, that doesn't
Then
make
they
sense
went
because like
3, Vice City, 4,
for
5.
San Andreas.
So San Andreas, then 5.
So Vice City was his own. It wasn't like 4, I guess, or
Yes.
like
Yeah,
3.
Vice City
Yeah.
was its own. It didn't have a
Yeah.
number. But
Mm.
now it's getting its number, right? Because we're going to see them in Vice City this time
Mhm.
for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, they're gonna be in Vice City. Oh, we're going
Have you
back there.
seen the trailer? Have you seen
No,
the
I
trailer?
don't think so.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if this will be
Oh yeah,
on uh
there's a trailer. That is so
on
funny. They can.
GeForce Now, but it may be on some cloud.
Oh, they're probably gonna figure out to put on GeForce
Oh,
now.
this won't load fantastically for me. That's fine. You got to check it out when you got
Mhm.
time. It's absolutely insane to see.
And it's using Unreal Engine 5, I'm pretty sure, which is like the newest one. So it's gonna look
Yes,
like
Callie, it's
amazing.
it's just another GTA, except if they do what we were talking about and have all
The
of these
AI.
NPCs as AI, and they talk
Mhm.
to you, and they talk to each other, and they're doing like that would be crazy.
Mhm.
People would get lost in that world, 100%.
Yep, definitely.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get
it's just like
into
it could go in the bar and just sit there as a character and
yeah,
just listen to people conversation with no sense, not talking. You know, like when you see an NPC, they always repeating the same thing. It's gonna be
yeah.
in this case gonna be like making conversation about random thing. Oh, did you see on the news about this? I'm like, where'd you pick that up? You know?
You're gonna have full channels like dedicated to NPC conversations and
Yeah.
following their lives and stuff. Um, so PlayStation Plus editions for January 2024. So these games will be introduced to be able to stream through the PlayStation. You'll get Resident Evil 2, the remake,
Yeah.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Heart Space. What? This is out of. So, what was I talking? This is weird. Session skate skits.
There we go.
It's gonna be available.
It should be
Oh my
available now.
gosh.
You can play it
Yeah,
on
there we go.
PlayStation.
That's
That's
crazy. I was talking about that, even looked it
Mhm.
up, but there we go.
There you
There
go.
you go. Some games for everyone. There are also some other big ones to check out. Lego City is a big shout out. And then if you're a Star Wars fan, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, plus Street Fighter. Well, that's pretty heavy. And Legend of
Mhm.
Mana. Wow. I mean, you
Oh,
got it
is
for the
that the new
retro
one?
gamer? No,
No,
I
is that
believe
the
it's the
new
older
Legend
one.
of? Oh,
I
okay.
believe
Because
it's the older.
there's a new
It's the
one coming
HD
out.
remaster is
Ooh.
coming to Steam, apparently.
Oh, there's a
I don't
Legend
know if
of
this
Mana and a Secret of Mana. What?
and Secret of Mana.
I have to look that because I remember playing those games when it was
It
I
released
think it
in
was on Super Nintendo.
1993.
Oh, okay,
These are
okay.
older.
Yeah, because what's the new one they coming out? Are they gonna do continue the saga, I guess.
So Wilson asks if Tiny Tina's were work through PS Cloud. Yeah, it says PS4 edition. So I mean, I can test that out for you beforehand, but it looks like it will work through the PC app.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out for you.
Yeah.
But let's move on because we are running the clock.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Could Disney be the next cloud gaming giant?
They could add
So
like that service similar to Netflix on their Disney Plus, right? Because I think you can download the app also. Who knows, right? And they can have all the copyright for all their Disney games. So it's an easy win
definitely.
for them.
Yep, they have a large library. They have Star Wars, all
Mm,
those games, which is huge. Epic Mini, Disney Infinity, Secret Among, like,
yeah.
it could be big.
They have a lot, so they can definitely do something like that.
However, there are some sort of situations where they're saying they don't own the IPs in the situation of Marvel's Spider-Man or Alien Isolation,
Oh
even
yeah.
Jedi Survivor and Simpsons Tapped Out. So it's like all these licensing for games beforehand. So
Yeah, true. Because they're owned by either EA or they're owned by Sony or owned by yeah. So they kind of disperse like that. But maybe they can make one space to merge them all or something. I don't know. Maybe they can come up with something. Who knows?
and finally, we have Pow World coming to Game Pass Ultimate on the 19th of January. So this seems to be looking like Pokemon, but
Yeah,
involved. I don't.
I felt the
I
same
don't.
thing. I was like, I saw this. I was like, what the hell is that? Power World?
I want to play
Like,
this clip. I don't know if it'll handle it, but it seems ridiculous and fun. Like I would be excited to check this out. But does that not seem like a ripoff of Pokemon?
oh yes. Like how many other they are looking like fucking Pokemon. That's the thing.
It's the exact same thing. These
Will
are
you be
that
playing
that
this
looked
night
like it
thing,
was a
Capture the
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
That looked like a like. How are they getting away with this? That
I
looks
didn't
like a
know.
Pokemon.
They even say in the
Oh, this is
it's
an article.
yeah, within the article, it's like a
Yeah.
Pokemon Magic on Xbox. But you carrying gun, can
Oh,
you shoot
look, that
those
person was
people?
a third-person shooter. What?
Exactly. Yeah.
I definitely will have to check. It looks pretty cool.
That is interesting, that's for sure.
Uh, it's not cheap. Well, it's coming to Game Pass Ultimate. Or are you talking about Tiny Tina's? All right. Well, that is what we had there. For
Interesting.
our news today, thank you. We are going to get into some game clips now, and we have Nads's game clip, which I'm
Oh
going to
yeah.
get loaded up here. This is the section where we just like to show off our gaming prowess, so let's check it out here and play it live. We have Nads on the final boss of the DLC here.
Yeah, Witcher 3, right?
Yep.
There you go. It was just at the end, I just like completed there's 3 stage to kill that boss. And basically at the end, see his health is at nothing, just need to hit him. And there you go, you just chop him in half. Pretty fun part. It took me a while before I beat that guy the first time. Because I had to figure out how to dodge at the right time, which attack he's doing. And I really like the Ursine armor that I'm wearing because I can use Gwent and stuff like that. So pretty fun.
Yeah, it looked like
And
a cool game. I didn't realize it was third person, too. I thought it was a
yeah,
first person game, like Cyberpunk.
you you'll feel like I should have put like other clips showing you when I'm dodging. It's like the gameplay. It's like you carrying 2 swords because one sword is for monsters, your silver sword, and the other one is for human. And then basically you have to time yourself to dodge or like roll, slash, fast attack or strong attack. So it's pretty good. If you have time, jump on it, and then like you can have different like magic power you can use, and then different type of build like in terms of armor and swords. So yeah, and there's
Cool.
some picture for Rudigs, right?
Yeah, so this has been my latest little hobby here. I just show off some pictures I've been taking. This is Miles Morales in the Carnage suit. And so I darkened the background. I took away all the exposure to give it that sort of black and white feeling in the background. And then I focused a light on Miles's back to give him that pop up front, and then I have a other light coming at him from an angle, sort of hitting that spotlight on his face, giving you some glimmer, some shadow, and then I have a red fill light coming in from the other angle to just give it that more red and carnage feel. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really enjoying adjusting all these lights and making some really amazing photos here. You can see this one. I created the water effect, the moonlight coming in on him, the salute, like him posing there. He's in the Puerto Rican outfit.
Is that in
Um,
the within PlayStation? You can do that.
all within PlayStation, you
Yeah,
can
there you go.
adjust the lights. It's called a 3-point lighting system, and really
That's funny.
create some amazing shots. This is the Ghost of Tsushima one. I call it daydreaming.
You look like he's sleeping, dude.
This one I'm pretty impressed with. I didn't like I liked the effect I had on Miles at the time, and it really had this like after explosion on it, and I captured the spider sense as well, and I tried to throw some lights to sort of bring his face out. Pretty cool though. I like it.
That's
I
good.
like um, now show maybe two more. Here we go. We got Miles hanging upside down in the city, which is a pretty cool shot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh man, there's so many cool ones.
That's
All
funny.
right. All right, I'm gonna this one. This is my favorite. So this one actually won me a photo of the week in a virtual photographer Discord that I joined.
Oh,
So it's
really?
pretty cool here. Yeah, I captured Miles sort of doing his electrical ability, and then I like shaded it so it looks like pretty cool. It's just him in the glass.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Sweet.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Let's get the first name jumping into the winner's circle. We're going to have a big spin here. Thanks everyone for joining and jumping in. Oh, and it's the cowboy. All
Nice,
right.
nice.
I'm going to be sure to note that up, and she will be our first entry into the winner's circle.
You didn't need to add my name. It was just to show.
Hey, it's the winner's circle. If you want to join in and have all the fun, I'm not gonna hesitate. You know, more entries the better. So
Awesome.
we'll have Cowboy as number one. Otherwise, thank you everyone for stopping on by, jumping in, hearing out some cloud gaming news. We come to an end of another fantastic episode. Thank you everyone for coming out. This is and we are Cloud and Console. We hope you enjoyed listening to our discussion. Some of the most exciting games of our time in that cloud gaming action, bringing technology and gaming together. We appreciate your support and encourage you to like, subscribe, and share out our podcast.
Yes.
Nats, thanks for being on back and embracing
Yes.
us.
I'm back now, so you're gonna see me more and more. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit more. I know I didn't stream any of the Witcher 3 because I was just lying back on my couch, just playing on my TV. That was a great game to play on controller. I got my Xbox controller here, uh, and I just play on that, and it's just perfect with the TV. So yeah, it's just easy.
Awesome. So thanks again for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cloud and Console. And remember,
Yeah.
we're all gamers in the game of life.
Yes. See y'all.
Grove, grove, grove. Why try to believe in me? Why try do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the